Today, we're going to tackle a huge question, one that I think we all ask ourselves. How do you get from the person you are right now to the person you really want to be? Let's talk about that bridge, the one that connects your today with your tomorrow. And it all really boils down to this one simple question. I want you to really think about it for a second. In your life, right now, are you at the helm, actively steering your own ship? Or are you just kind of drifting along, letting the currents decide where you end up? Because see, there are really only two ways we navigate our lives. Drifting, well, that's our default setting, isn't it? It's passive. It's just reacting to whatever life throws at you. It's living in a state of constantly wishing things were different. But steering? That's something else entirely. It's active. It's about planning your course, and most importantly, it's all about doing.
So, let's dive into this a little deeper. What does it really mean to be a ship without a helm? Let's try to understand this default state of drifting, because it's where most of us live a lot of the time without even realizing it.
And listen, this isn't a criticism at all. It's not a failure. It's just, well, it's a very human thing. It is so incredibly easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and just completely lose sight of the bigger picture, We just let the winds and the tides of circumstance push us around.
So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, it's when your days are just a long list of responding to things, emails, problems, other people's demands, instead of creating your own opportunities. It's that nagging feeling of hoping you'll end up somewhere amazing, but you don't really have a map to get there. It's that feeling of being stuck, like you're running in place but not actually getting anywhere. Sound familiar?
So why can't we just wish our way to a better life? I mean, if we want it badly enough, shouldn't that be enough? Well, no. It turns out there's this powerful, unspoken principle at play, a kind of hidden law that's running the show, whether we know about it or not.
And here it is. I want you to think of this law like gravity. It doesn't care if you believe in it, it's always working. Your life, right this very second, is nothing more than the compounded result of what you repeatedly do. Not what you intend to do, not what you wish you could do. It's all about what you've actually done day after day. Let's just let that sink in for a second. Read it again. This is the absolute heart of it. Your identity isn't shaped by your dreams or your good intentions. It's literally forged in the fire of your daily habits and your everyday actions. And this is how it works. It's so simple, but we miss it all the time. It's not about the big, heroic, once-in-a-lifetime gestures. It's about the small, almost invisible daily actions. Those little things, when you repeat them over and over and over again, they compound into these massive, life-changing results. It's not the one-time marathon, it's the 20-minute walk you take every single day. It's powerful. And this law, this is the very reason why that gap between who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow can feel like this impossibly huge chasm. That chasm, it's just the accumulated result of compounded drifting.
Okay, so if drifting is the problem, and the hidden law is the mechanism that makes it happen, then what in the world is the solution? Well, it's time to build the antidote.
This is it right here. This is the bridge. And I absolutely love these words, a relentless, orderly blueprint. Relentless because it means you don't stop. It requires consistency. And orderly because it has to have structure. This isn't just some vague hope, it's a concrete plan of action.
So what goes into a blueprint like this? Well, first, it has to be intentional. You choose the destination. It's not random. Second, it's got to be structured. It gives you a clear path. Third, it's action-oriented. It's all built around doing, not wishing. And maybe most important of all, it has to be consistent, so you can finally start using the power of the hidden law for you instead of letting it work against you.
And this, right here, is the fundamental shift. This is the moment everything changes. It's the moment you stop being a passive passenger on your own ship, just kind of watching to see where the currents take you, and you step up to the helm and you become the captain.
All right, let's bring this all home. When you put all these pieces together, it really comes down to a simple choice. Now, it's not an easy choice, but it is a simple one. And it's a choice that you can make starting right now, today. Look at this. This is the formula. This is how you build the bridge. The tomorrow you want isn't just going to magically appear. It is built brick by intentionally applying a relentless, orderly blueprint to your actions today.
So at the end of the day, here's the choice, laid out plain and simple. On the left, you've got a life by default. That's the result of compounded drifting. It's what happens if you do nothing. And on the right, you have a life by design. That is the incredible result of compounded intention. See, that hidden law is always working. The only real question is, are you going to let it compound your drifting, or are you going to make it compound your design?
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Forget about the whole grand journey for just a minute. To stop drifting and start steering right now, in this moment, what is the very first tiny step on your blueprint?